everyone, and welcome back to Not So Great Art. Today is going to be a little bit of a special video, kind of. It's something I'm going to be testing out. I'm not going to really be talking about what's happening on screen, although I think personally this is one of my favorite drawings / paintings I've ever done, so it's kind of cool. But I don't want to be just talking about what the hell's happening on screen, because to be honest, I have no idea what I'm doing on screen anyways. It's kind of just winging it and yeah, just testing it out and having fun while doing so. Okay, what am I actually going to do while this speed paint thing is happening on screen? Well, I'm going to tell you a little bit of a story. I've been wanting to tell this story for a while, but I wasn't really sure how on earth I was gonna be able to incorporate it. And you know what, I'm tired of trying to incorporate it, so I'm just gonna tell it to you. And this is gonna be a kind of a long video, as you've seen. So I'm gonna try and tell the story. Okay, it's a very special story, and I promise you want to wait till the end, because it is quite fantastic actually, and stuff like this never happens to me. So yeah, alright, let's get started. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. I went to film school in 2011. This is 2011, which is a long time ago. It's like 6 years ago. Alright, so in 2011 I was starting film school in Belleville in Cape Town at CPUT. Now, I was moving in there with a couple of roommates that I didn't really know, and I kind of wanted something from home that would, make me feel a little bit more comfortable. And so I brought my cat with me. Her name was Pepper. She was a bit special. Special because we think her parents were brother and sister, so her genes and her things were messed up, and maybe the chromosomes, I don't know. She was very special. She was very skittish and not really a normal cat. She had like this weird vacant look in her eyes, like she had no idea what was happening around her. But she was a sweet cat nonetheless, and purred, and she was adorable, and so I wanted to take her with me. So I did. I took her in the crate, and she was very scared in my room. And I had like an ensuite bathroom. Luckily, I took the best room in the house, so I kept her in my room, and I locked it. I closed the windows just so that she could get used to the area and, well, my room, and so she knew that this is where she got her food and her water, so she wouldn't run away. But obviously cats need to pee and poo, right? That's what animals do, right? Kind of like humans. They need to do their ablutions. So I took her outside, which in retrospect was a very, very, very bad idea, because as you can probably guess, she ran away. And the way the houses were situated, we had this backyard, and then right behind it was a house, and so you could, if you had a tall enough ladder, you could look into the backyards of all the houses, like 5 houses down, so if you could get high enough, you could see people's houses. Like, you could literally jump over the fence and you'd be in someone else's garden. Not that I did that, but yes, the cat did. She ran away, and I was so stressed. I was like, oh my gosh, this is how serious I was. I put on my rollerblades, and I was going up and down the streets. I found a photo of her because she's adorable, so I took lots of photos, and I put signs up all around the neighborhood. It was quite a dodgy neighborhood, so it was very scary, and put the posters up, nothing with my number on. I say, we are going to give you a reward. Obviously, I had no idea what kind of reward I was going to give them, but I just wanted an incentive for them to bring my goddamn cat back. But this did not happen. There was a kind of one moment where I heard her meowing, and I thought, this will tell you a little bit about the neighborhood I was in. I thought she was under the caravan of the neighbors. So I thought I saw her, and I swear to God, I was there for an hour calling her name, treats, dropping food down the side of the wall so that she could, I don't know, get enticed by the freaking food and just get her back. Like, I just wanted her back, like, immediately. I was so... Ah, man, I obviously was not happy, and I had to explain it to my parents, and it was just very awkward. I went to the SPCA, and nothing. So I was like, okay, she's gone. I'm just gonna have to get used to it, and someone maybe picked her up, and so she's living with someone here in the neighborhood, but no one wants to give her back. So I kind of just left it. So 2011 finish that year, film school. I go study photography. I go on the cruise ships for 2.5 years. Well, where are we? We are 2017. So 2016, last year, I come back from the ships. I quit because of various reasons. Maybe that's a story for another time. I quit, and what is happening? Oh, I have friends from school, and she invited me to a braai at her boyfriend's house sitting. Like, they were house sitting for a family member. So I'm like, yeah, chilled, man. So I go over, having fun at the place. Now, this place is far away. Now, if you're from South Africa, I live near Hermanus, and my friend was going in Bloberg, so that's very far away. It's like 2 hours away from each other. So I go, and I arrive, and there's this humongous Great Dane, and it's kind of cool, and I'm like, hey man, what's up? Say hi to the Great Dane. I go to the kitchen, and on top of the fridge there's a cat, and the cat is like chilling there, and I was like, I kind of stared at the cat just a little bit longer. Then I was like, this is weird. This cat looks just like Pepper. So I'm like, Anna-Marie, it's my friend's name. Anna-Marie, I'm just gonna call my mom quick. I'll be back now. So I called my mom. I'm like, Mom, I think Pepper is here at this house. And I had to clarify to her how weird this was, because this was not just my friend's boyfriend's house. It wasn't just their flat. It wasn't their flat. It was his cousin's house, flat thing. It was her house. So this is so weird. And I'm like, Mom, send me a photo of Pepper so I can just compare, because it's been a couple of years. And literally, it was the exact same cat. Pepper was now here in this house in Bloberg. So this is what I thought. So I asked this said boyfriend, hey man, like, where did your cousin get this cat from? He goes, no, yeah, I'll just message her and like find out for you, like, chill, but I don't think it's her, like, whatever. And apparently it turns out this cat was adopted, and the coloring is exactly the same. She seems a bit weird. She's fat, obviously, because she's happy and gets overfed, which is how cats should be treated, kind of. So yeah, long story short, my cat ended up at this lady's house, and I ended up at the house. Like guys, like, what is even happening? I was just, what? The chances of that happening are insane. This random house and the cat and me, confluence of events coming together and stuff. Like, I was absolutely blown away. And obviously, I was kind of a little bit worried that he might think that I want the cat back. But I'm like, I don't want the cat back, because she is having a great time here with the Great Dane, chilling on top of the fridge. Like, she's having such a great time. I would never even think about taking the cat back. No ways would I want to do that. Because that's just unfair it's unfair to everybody in the situation. So, oh my goodness, can you believe this? I went to my friends. I'm not going to explain it to you all over again, but it was amazing. And I'm like, Mom, my gosh, my cat was happy. I thought she was run over, dead in a ditch somewhere, but she was alive and having a great time. So yeah, that is the end of the story. I'm not very good storyteller, so just excuse maybe some repetition and stuff. But anyways, I want to do this more often, kind of tell stories while the art's going on, or kind of do a podcast while the art is happening in front, so you have something to look at while, because I'm not an expert at art. I don't know what I'm doing, so it'll just be kind of like, silence through the entire thing. And I guess some people like that, but I wanted to actually have something substantial going on while I'm busy doing the stuff on the screen. But yeah, maybe I should say about what are the materials I use. The materials I used is this Aquafine 24 set by Daler-Rowney. It's really fun. It's cute. You can see I showed off there a little bit. The pens are just pencils. I have the Pentel pocket brushes, what I did to do the line art. You can see the paper I'm using is the Bamboo Pad 265 GSM. It is so much fun. I love this paper. It can take so much water, and I highly recommend it if you do want to do like a ton of layers. So go ahead and do that. What else am I using? Toilet paper, of course. And I think I use the Pentel Aquash brushes. The water brushes that have the water in the barrel of the brush. Yeah, they're super cool because you don't need the side dish of water. It's a lot of fun. Anyways, everybody, I'm gonna let you go now and have a lovely week, because by the time this gets up, it's gonna be the beginning of the week. Have a great week, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Have a great one. Bye.